From the beginning of birth until old age, people go through different levels of growing, learning, and cognitive thinking through experiences and emotion. The ability to convey the emotional and the physical feeling of each moment that a person goes through is fairly complicated. However, it is even harder for children to convey their feelings without the verbal capabilities to do so. By allowing for a child to illustrate and describe the drawing, it can reveal the cognitive stage and the emotional perspective of the child, with the correlation of the child's activeness with her environment to higher level thinking. Many counselors and child psychologists use children's drawings to understand and interpret the child's emotion, self-esteem, social competence, and other parts of the child's personality. Children that respond best through drawings are those that have a shy and quiet personality, or those that may have come from a different culture with a different language. Looking from the developmental perspective of the child's drawing, children of about 18 months old draw what we know as scribbles, but by the age of 2 to 3 years old, the child is better able to interpret his or her scribbles as an illustration of something, although the adult or the onlooker may not be able to quite interpret what it is. This is known as the fortuitous realism. The child may use different colors for different objects without realizing it should be a certain color. At this age, the child's drawings of people or animals may resemble a tadpole-like figure. At age 5 to 8 years old, the child experiences intellectual realism of the pre-schematic stage, in which their drawing become more realistic, such as the drawing closely resembling a bird or another object, known as synthetic capacity or failed realism. The child begins to understand color and schemas such as rainbow on a rainy day. If the child is drawing a person, they may also add the trunk of the body. From 8 years to adolescence, the child will better be able to produce visually realistic drawings known to the schematic stage. Their drawings become more accurate. However, by the age of 10, children will become more judgmental of their artwork, causing loss of self-confidence. However, at this stage, the child has more advanced drawings, such as adding details to certain objects, and the child begins to use the idea of schema. The picture will begin to have more meaning, and the child may even add words and letters to the pictures for better understanding. By using projective testing, child psychologists or counselors can have better insights to a child's emotion. For example, poor integration of body parts as a sign of impulsivity, tiny head for signs of insecurity, shading of the face for signs of anxiety, and tiny figures for signs of shyness and timidity.
This is a giraffe.
A giraffe?
Yeah.
This is a picture of a giraffe?
Yeah, a giraffe.
And then what is the giraffe doing?
He's eating the leaves here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are the blue colors the leaves?
Yeah.
And then the orange and yellow is the giraffe?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
What's the purple one?
What else is this picture about? Can you tell me what this picture is about?
The elephant and a giraffe and the tiger.
And a tiger?
Yeah.
Wow, you drew a lot of things.
Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. And shoulders, knees.
According to her first drawing, I believe the child is at the scribbling stage. However, she has reached fortuitous realism in which she can interpret her own scribbles. According to her second drawing, I believe that she has signs of insecurity as she had a large figure of a face with no arms, legs, and feet. Her emphasis of drawing just the face may conclude that she wants to be noticed and be of importance to others. Before actually interpreting the child's drawings, it is important to listen and observe the child's thoughts and feelings and use that in consideration to forming a hypothesis. When considering the child's reactions to certain events, it is also important to consider cultural factors. As the saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and through the developments of child psychology, we we can have better understanding of how children are really feeling with the things that are occurring in their environment.
Knees and toes.